Tail of the tape here, Louis McGrillen, 23 years of age. 𝗟𝗧𝗏 is 26. Both men 5 feet 6 inches tall. Both men weighed in very close to that limit. Slight reach advantage on arms and legs belonging to the Latvian fighter.
Round number one. Ready,
𝗟𝗧𝗏 is in the white.
Don't blink.
McGrillen is in the black.
𝗟𝗏 keeping that lead hand nice and high. He's surely expecting that left hand several times in this fight.
They're both in the southpaw stance. Not always the look you get when you are a southpaw.
McGrillen bouncing on his feet, trying to set up that left.
Spinning kick misses there from McGrillen.
And this is Mattis' defensive open. If he can draw McGrillen in here, try and get him to overcommit, he might be able to counter him. Nice lead high kick there from McGrillen. I like that addition to his game.
That's another fun storyline in this fight. Manchester top team versus SBG.
Nice calf kick there from 𝗟𝗏.
Yeah, good pressure here from McGrillen though.
When McGrillen has this stance, he's prone to that calf kick. Could be a really good weapon for 𝗟𝗏 in this fight.
𝗟𝗏's test that high kick. He's done it a couple of times. So far, not able to dial it in just yet. Nice work by McGrillen to avoid the second calf kick.
McGrillen doing a good job of measuring range here. Mattis is starting to throw some things back here though, threatened with the knee. Oh,
can't land it there. Now let it change in a takedown. Can 𝗟𝗏 keep McGrillen on the ground? The answer for now is no. Good clinch here and a couple of knees.
Nice scramble there. Good work by McGrillen, clearly showing his improved scrambling ability. Takedown defense. Straight in with the whiz and back to his feet. Good cover on that high kick.
There he lands with the left. I like the patience from McGrillen.
This was going to be the biggest challenge, I think, for McGrillen in this fight, was to stay patient, find his opportunities. Nice level change again from 𝗟𝗏, but look at that takedown defense from McGrillen. Improvements again. Got to watch that knee. Nice work by 𝗟𝗏 here. Keeping McGrillen guessing. There's the knee again.
Good duck under there from McGrillen.
McGrillen's got to find another strategy when he's trying to back out of that clinch. Can't extend himself and eat those knees. 2 minutes left in round number one.
Well, McGrillen's lining him up for that left knee.
Nice kick.
Got to be careful dipping his head. 𝗟𝗏's just reading it. Good footwork here by 𝗟𝗏. He's just not holding still, not allowing McGrillen to set him for that left hand. Anytime he stands still, he's going to be in danger. But if he keeps moving, he's going to make it difficult for McGrillen to line him up, and he can keep picking at him on the way. Oh! That lead high kick is very good. A very good technique to close the door on his opponent, moving away to the close side. You can see 𝗟𝗏 is moving along the fence towards 𝗟𝗏's left. Level change again. Good defense by McGrillen. Good head position.
It's good 1-2 there from 𝗟𝗏. Beautiful work there.
Finishing that combination straight through. Now 1 minute remaining in this first frame.
Really trying to set him up with that head kick. Planting his feet right after, trying to land that big left. There's the power.
Sneaking around the guard somewhat. And again, there's a perfect illustration of what Dan Hardy's talking about. Interrupting that motion left with the kick. An exchange of footballs there. What a clash.
McGrillen looking far more composed than he has in previous fights. when you've got that touch of death in your left hand, the tendency is to throw it too much. And this is something that 𝗟𝗧rov's talked about in the face-off and all the way through this week. You're just a left hand, you're just a left hand. It was almost on McGrillen to show him other things. But the left hand is such a tempting weapon given the fact that he's so effective with it. Nice calf kick again by 𝗟𝗧rov.
He landed 4 or 5 of those in the first round, and especially when you land those in the first round, you're gonna really get the best out of those in the later rounds.
Now, part of that is because of the movement of 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. You can't double jab against someone who's continuing to move so fast in and out and also to the left. Here we are in round number 2. Big clash there early in this round and an already furious pace. We'll check in with Big John McCarthy on how he scored round number 1. Big John, what do you have?
Big difference you see is he's the one controlling the engagements. You see McGrillen is chasing him instead of cutting off. He keeps on following him around the cage. He needs to cut off that movement, let him move into his power, and then attack.
Always great to hear from Big John. Finally, the McGrillen left hand landed partially on 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's.
It's a good left hand from 𝗟𝗧rov there.
Heavy kicking game here from 𝗟𝗧rov, as we can see on the stats. McGrillen really throwing a lot of arm strikes, but having just as much success as 𝗟𝗧rov, but the leg strike 17-2. Something McGrillen could potentially invest in to start moving the fight in his direction. He's so focused on the left hand. Nice shot to the body there, though. Maybe that opens up the head shot.
Nice duck on there. Good combination from McGrillen, but good head movement by 𝗟𝗧rov.
And that's what 𝗟𝗧rov said in a lot of that trash talking. You're not going to be able to hit me. I'll be in and out. I'll be gone when that left hand goes whizzing by. And that has been mostly the story of that particular attack from McGrillen. 𝗟𝗧rov's incredibly elusive here through the first 7 minutes of this fight.
There's a good knee again from 𝗟𝗧rov. Oh, cracking right hand, caught him in the eye. 𝗟𝗧rov's hurt by that left hook.
Chasing the takedown. Front headlock. Cut him open.
Yeah, that's a good cut above the eye of 𝗟𝗧rov's.
Shows just how game 𝗟𝗧rov's is, though, because instead of reacting to it, it triggered an attack. Now getting it dialed in. Left hand to the body from McGrillen.
The question as well is, can 𝗟𝗧rov keep up this movement for another, what, half a fight? We've got half a round here, we've got a 3rd round to go. He's moving a lot. If he at any point starts to slow down with this footwork, it's going to be much easier for McGrillen to start landing that left. And now McGrillen's got the confidence because he's landed and hurt him. Trying to get McGrillen to double jab to force 𝗟𝗧rov towards the left hand.
Good combination again there from 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. Good left hand landed again.
𝗟𝗧rov's fighting a really good fight.
Looks to me like McGrillen's got a small cut above his eye as well.
Yeah, left eye for McGrillen, right eye for 𝗟𝗧rov.
Man, McGrillen's a marauder. He just takes a shot, keeps moving forward.
It's a good jab there.
Good work just out of range there for McGrillen.
𝗟𝗧rov's got to be really careful to not overextend on those combinations. Catch himself off balance.
McGrillen takes it back.
Good duck under there from McGrillen.
Minute to go. McGrillen's got the body lock, and now he climbs top.
Clever use of the barrier there to elevate himself.
Oh, this is interesting. We've got a body triangle, we've got double underhooks. This is a strong position for McGrillen, who's now trying to chase the neck of 𝗟𝗧rov's. That left hand is just as dangerous on the floor. 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 is mounted. Good wrist control here by McGrillen. Flattens his opponent out.
And goes to work with that left hand. 30 seconds in this round.
Still time to work.
Nasty mount here for Lewis McGrillen. 𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's trying to work his way out of it. McGrillen on top heavy.
Good job by 𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 to get back to his knee.
Seen some real growth in McGrillen's game so far this fight.
Get your toes out of the cage. Get your toes out of the cage.
So he took the back earlier. He used his toes.
Hands out of the cage, Lewis.
Oh, good punch to the body. 2 in the books, round 3 ahead here in Newcastle. Lewis McGrillen, black trunks. Matis 𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 in the white. You take a look at the stats there. McGrillen with some scoring in round number 2. Big John McCarthy, how'd you score the second frame?
Yeah, you said it exactly right, Sean. McGrillen did some great work when he jumped up, got that body triangle, and he used strikes to do damage. I thought it was a great round for him. I have an even fight going into this last round.
Potentially a round apiece. Could this be the decider? Right now, McGrillen the aggressor in round number 3. 𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's trying to chop at that low leg again.
But you've noticed now that McGrillen's seeing the kick coming and he's lifting his leg up so the calf kick rides underneath. Yes, it's making contact, but the leg's not planted with the floor, which means that the calf is not eating the brunt of the force of the kick. And this is a better direction for McGrillen. If he can use that jab to force Matis towards the left hand, it's going to be easier to land. There it is again.
Matis 𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 has had some success with that 1-2, but now McGrillen, looking perhaps a little bit fresher, is making him overextend.
The timing on that single, can he finish it? Great job by 𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘.
Good defense here. McGrillen not conceding.
McGrillen really showing some improvement with his wrestling and his grappling.
McGrillen looks like the fresher fighter.
It's a testament to the knowledge that he knew he was missing in his last fight. Willing to go back, work on the things that cost him the decision loss last time out in December. Lewis McGrillen clearly working on the grappling, working on the gas tank. Both of those proved to be his downfall in his last fight.
McGrillen pushing forward here.
There's
He may be
Clarissa
winning.
Shields watching on.
He may be winning this on the scorecards purely by his forward pressure. Oh, and again with the left hand.
𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's really starting to struggle to keep this pace up, this movement. Oh, beautiful combination by McGrillen there.
I think Lewis
Retreating
McGrillen
here.
I think Lewis McGrillen has recruited a new fan in Clarissa Shields. She is fully invested in this fight.
Back to the body goes Lewis McGrillen. 𝗟𝗓𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's trying to find some offense here in the 3rd round.
Still
McGrillen's
working.
in his rhythm though.
Just a little more labored though this time around. Matis. There's the left hand again. I think McGrillen's feeling like he might find his opportunity momentarily. 2 minutes to go.
Jab to the body.
We saw this earlier. Chanel Dyer's opponent kept circling the same direction around the smart cage barrier. Ate a head kick for the effort. See if McGrillen tries to dial in a strike. There it is.
Ooh. Almost did the same thing there.
Man,
Big knee.
that one.
McGrillen eats it like a sandwich.
Jeez.
Takes the back again. See if he does the same thing with the fence.
You see Tom Aspinall through the fence.
Yeah, Tom Aspinall sitting cage side, taking it all
He
in.
gives us a wave.
Hi,
Nice to
Tom.
have you here, Tom. This is great pressure from McGrillen here. Good body lock. Does he jump up onto the back again is the question here.
Get your fingers out of guards.
Does he attempt that rear naked choke? Seeing much more of a well-rounded game from McGrillen this time around, and he was going to need it against 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘, who's a very slick operator. But McGrillen has shown a very well-rounded skill set, maturity in his game this time around. And Mattis turns, but he looks tired, and McGrillen smiles at him.
And he continues to unleash that left hand, still hunting for the knockout, but no longer dependent on the knockout and on that left hand because of what you mentioned, Dan. Much more well-rounded, growth in the game. And as cliche as it is, you often find out so much about fighters in a loss and after a loss. I think
and a level change, and he gets the takedown.
Beautiful job by McGrillen. Really answering the call here.
Wow. He's saying who can't grapple. Beautiful work here, and he's double underhooks as well, which makes it nice. Great performance.
Rides out the round on the back.
From both of these guys who show a lot of respect for one another.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. For your winner, via unanimous decision, the McGrillen, Louis McGrillen.
Back in the win column, Louis McGrillen. Tail the tape for this bantamweight semifinal. Louis McGrillen, 23 years of age. Dean Garnett is 13 years his elder. Both men standing 5 feet 6 inches tall. Reach advantage on arms and legs for Louis McGrillen.
Come on, Sean O'Connell. Buzzing for this one.
Cannot wait to see how this plays out. Louis McGrillen is in the black. Dean Garnett is in the blue. Southpaw stance for McGrillen as usual.
Like that busy lead hand from McGrillen. There's going to be a battle southpaw v orthodox. Dean Garnett investing in those calf kicks early, but they're difficult to get when it's open stances. I think Dean Garnett's looking with that straight left to counter that left hand. I think he expects he can get to the chin quicker than Louis. Man, there's tension in this room. Oh.
Inside leg kick. Tosses the feet out from under Louis McGrillen.
Good defense there by McGrillen. Garnett's twitchy and wide-eyed. He can clearly know the danger that he's up against here with McGrillen. Full focus on that left hand. Stay away from it at all costs.
Well, as he focuses on that hand, he's chopping away at the lead leg. McGrillen tries to dial the left hand into the body. Alexander Luster looking on. He made quick work of his semifinal not so long ago here in Glasgow.
I think McGrillen's building in confidence here. I think he was expecting Garnett to try and bully him a little bit more, but given the fact that Garnett has allowed Louis to hold the center, kind of playing into Louis's hands a little bit. Unless Dean's expecting a real fast level change, and he's going to need the whole...
Garnett is down, but he is not out.
Nice sweep there from Dean Garnett.
Dean Garnett rolls through, now hanging. Garnett in trouble again on the short left hand.
Garnett's hurt here, he's trying to recover.
He's barely awake. McGrillen pounding away. Hammer fist just misses.
Man, McGrillen's scrapping looks good.
Dean Garnett wide-eyed again. Is he all the way back? There's another inside leg kick. Tentative this time.
McGrillen's got to be smart how he throws that next left hand, because Garnett's going to be ready to counter it.
We've seen that left hand, Dan, come from so many different angles.
Like the one he threw against 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 was beautiful.
Garnett's left hand lands. McGrillen trying to back out. Garnett pressing him against the cage now. McGrillen reverses that position.
Garnett got damage to his eye there. I'm not sure what caused it. Maybe they can isolate it in the truck. It seems to be bothering him.
He's grimacing in a lot of pain, it would seem. Maybe an orbital situation for Garnett. A left hand from McGrillen, pounding away.
Man.
And where's the cut from?
That's in McGrillen's eyebrow by the look of it. Garnett's got to be wondering how he keeps up with this guy. McGrillen is lively tonight. He's going to break and strike in a moment. Garnett's being distracted by that eye. He's got to get his game face back on. Little shoulder bump.
Now Lewis McGrillen pawing at the blood. Inside of 1 minute here in the first round. Left hand to the body.
Oh!
Guillotine! Garnett steps over into the mount. McGrillen flailing away with the legs to try and break
Can he
the
get
grip.
out? He's got his arm inside here. He might be able to force some space. Man, he's so close to getting out. Garnett is hanging on to this guillotine.
And then crowds out.
Wow!
How many momentum swings in the first round? Here's another grip on that guillotine. That eye is still a problem for Dean Garnett, even as he attacks this submission.
Sits back for the guillotine again, but McGrillen turns out.
Oh,
he's a knee.
End of round one. A very near finish on the guillotine squeeze from Dean Garnett, who's in the blue. Lewis McGrillen is in the black. And the crowd here at the OVO Hydro in Glasgow. Oh, sweet! Another left hand landed for McGrillen. What? Dean Garnett surviving and wrestling. McGrillen reaching for that switch.
Garnett is on that single leg. He's got to build up to his legs, though. Legs are still gone.
The stoppage, but for what?
That looked like a knee, but I don't know whether Dean Garnett was down or not. We need to see that replay to see if it was a legal shot or not. I don't know whether Dean was down when it landed. Here we go, let's have a look. Dean's up on his feet. Oh man, that was right on the border. I don't know, I'm not sure.
Are both feet the only things planted? The shin is down. I don't know if the seat is all the way, but it's clearly thrown as he's falling.
As he's falling, it wasn't thrown as an illegal knee.
That knee was thrown on a falling opponent, not a fallen opponent. As we take another look from the side angle, you should be able to see if the seat is actually down.
Oh man, I don't know.
I mean, you can see when the knee leaves, when it begins the trajectory, that Dean Garnett is still falling backward.
The thing, Dean's clearly conscious as he lands. It looks to me like the knee's thrown there, it lands, and then Dean hits the floor as it's landing. So difficult to tell that one.
These things happen in real time in a split second. Replay is a tool, but even that is imperfect. Excellent work by the referee to make sure that this is taken care of correctly. And of course, it also can become a question, Dan, Dean Garnett, can he continue? Dean Garnett, does he want to continue? Is he aware of the situation and the possibility of him calling this fight as a no contest on an illegal blow?
Because he can't see out of his eyes still. He's still complaining about that, but that's not the foul from this moment. We don't know whether that was an eye poke or not.
He is impaired. He wants to carry on.
Is he okay to carry on? With your medical opinion.
Referee asking the doctor, is he okay to carry on in your medical opinion?
It's whether the doctor thinks you're able. Step back from me. Step back from me.
McGrillen wants to get started. I think the thing is, Dean's been dropped so many times already.
You have to clear
He's good
him.
to go.
Dean! Away from the corner.
Point deduction for McGrillen, I
Legal
think.
strike, 1 point. Illegal strike, 1 point.
Interesting.
Illegal strike.
So deemed to be an illegal strike. A point deducted, but the doctor says, and Dean Garnett says, okay to continue. Back to the action.
You've got to wonder when that point deduction is going to come into play in a fight like this, though. Oh, that was a good kick from Garnett. McGrillen looking lively again.
You have to applaud Garnett here. He could have found an easy way out, refused to do so, and he continues to attack that lead leg even as his eye is compromised from whatever happened to it in the first round. Garnett tried to hunt for that guillotine. Left hand counter on the exit from Lewis McGrillen, who now wrestles to the top.
You can see that leg lock attempt here from Dean Garnett. He's inverting for a heel. McGrillen's got to be careful here.
Oh, this is nasty work.
That looks dangerous.
Pops the heel out. Lewis McGrillen was in danger there momentarily. And I wonder if that crank's going to make him feel it tomorrow.
Kimura attempt from McGrillen here. Tries to get his leg out. Back to the feet.
Swinging away with the left hand again. Oh! Garnett hurt one more time. But right back to his feet. The resiliency of Dean Garnett in this fight to not only take this damage, but continue to threaten.
McGrillen throws that left hand like it's the final shot of the day every single time.
As he takes a few deep breaths, he's going to have to be sure that he can keep that power, because Dean Garnett is not going away as we've reached the halfway point of this fight.
We've got half a round to go here. About 65 knockdowns.
More work on the lead leg by Garnett. And he just barely avoided getting smashed again with that left hand.
Oh, and again, Garnett catches him with that check hook. You can see that veteran savvy in Dean Garnett. The hours and hours that he spent coaching, that coach's mindset has raised his fight IQ. Keeping him in this fight right now against a very tough, dangerous fighter like Lewis McGrillen. But that left hand keeps finding a home. Garnett's got to get himself off the fence here.
McGrillen tries to throw that right arm up as a shell. Garnett just underneath, another looping left hand. Now to the body from the left.
I love the variety in that left hand from McGrillen. Remember what he did to 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘'. Rise through the guard, caught him with a hooking uppercut.
Again, the lead hook from Garnett.
Yeah, he's having some success with that left hook. Catching McGrillen as he's dropping his lead hand to throw the left. 40 seconds.
Jab this time from Garnett. Now trying to lead the dance a little bit. Some feints and movement from the savvy veteran. Blood trickling from the eye of Lewis McGrillen. Another exchange of lefts. Another time Garnett goes off balance.
Man, Garnett must wonder what Lewis McGrillen's got in his gloves. The power that he's got is unnatural.
10 seconds left here in round 2. McGrillen swings and misses with the left hand. And to the third frame we go. Dean Garnett imploring the fans here at Ovo Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland. One last round. Winner moves on to a Bantamweight PFL Europe Championship Belt in Lyon, France. And again, Lewis McGrillen attacking with his left. Swinging away both of these fighters. Impact for both. Good right hand behind the jab from Garnett.
I mean, this is McGrillen's kind of fight. He is a front foot brawler with big power in his hands. We see his fight IQ improving constantly, but in the pocket trading power punches is where McGrillen wants to be.
If I'm Alexander Luster and I'm watching this fight, I'm game planning for anything but a stand-up battle between whoever wins.
You can see Lewis keep feinting for that body shot. I think he's going to sink that left into the body again.
Now Lewis McGrillen, chest to chest, pressing Dean Garnett into the barrier.
You see a break and strike from one of these guys. I think Dean Garnett really needs to start taking over in this round. Even with the point deduction, you don't know how these rounds have been scored. 10-8, 10-7s. I mean, who knows? Both of these guys have been down a couple of times at least. Dean Garnett clearly dropped a few times.
Left hand is over!
Wow!
Lewis McGrillen, another knockout!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, referee Paul Crossley calls a halt to that simply incredible fight at 1 minute and 45 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner via knockout and clinching his place in the championship, the McGrillen's Lewis McGrillen!
Lewis McGrillen looking relieved as much as elated after that absolute war.
Ladies and gentlemen, please just make some noise for both of these warriors. Dean Garnett, Lewis McGrillen, what a fight. You won't see live fights like this many places. That was absolutely insane. Lewis, you took this fight on short notice. You stepped in as the alternate to fight any of these guys, and you came out with the victory. You're in a $100,000 fight next.
Well, I knew Dean Garnett will be the hardest fight. I've known him since I was a kid. And you know what, man? I got it cracking with him anyway. He's an hard cunt, but I knew what I'm on at the end of the day. I don't want to say no disrespect to him. Big up Liverpool, big up Dean Garnett. He was like, I'm on the next generation coming up, and I used to train with him back in the day when I was a kid, and he used to always show me bits, and now it's my time to shine the fucking torch.
Let's turn around. Let's have a look at these screens so you can see this. I mean, we're spoiled for highlights in this one.
Oh, let's have a look at this. Bam! Yo, you know what, mate? He took a few licks though, didn't he? But I knew all we need to do is just turn my hip a little bit more and it'd be done. But there's only so many shots you can take. But hey, they say Scousers don't get knocked out. But no offence, Liverpool, but yeah, I proved that wrong. But how many licks did it take to knock him out? I think I dropped him about 8 times or something, man, and he dropped me. But we got it cracking.
And now we've got your next opponent here. You ready for a face-off? $100,000 on the line. Lewis McGrillen, Alexander Luster, England v Germany. Submission specialist versus knockout specialist.
26 versus 23.
You sausage. You're gonna get banged out, mate. 2 world wars now. 3's coming. He's getting ended. The RF are gonna shoot him down.
I thought Dean knocked some sense into you, but you seem to still be as stupid as you were before the fight.
Yeah, don't give a shit about you. I'm gonna knock you out, you sausage.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fight that's going to be for the Bantamweight title. Alexander Lustre of Germany versus Lewis McGrillen of England.
Tail the tape for this 135-pound championship brought to you by Takedown. Lewis McGrillen, 24 years of age. Alexander Lustre, 26. Lustre, the taller fighter, standing 5 feet 8 inches. Both men with that 68-inch measurement on the reach. Lustre has the very slightly longer legs, but both men weighed in just below the bantamweight limit.
Gentlemen, you're going to protect yourselves at all times. You're going to obey my instructions at all times. You keep fighting till I tell you to stop. Touch gloves if you want. Step back.
First significant strike at the glove touch. I've just got to love the intensity from both of these guys. And, you know, McGrillen shows it. Lustre's feeling it, but he's not showing it quite as much. That doesn't mean to say that his heart's not pounding through his chest right now. I know mine is.
This was interesting at the weigh-ins yesterday because they did not want to be the first to break eye contact. Both fighters just staring.
Body kick there from Lustre. I think he's going to try and tempt McGrillen to throw and then disappear underneath and get this fight to the floor. And that single leg is much more available for a southpaw v orthodox kind of fight.
Lustre tests out that rear leg again. McGrillen with an entry step. Slaps a right hook off the side of the guard.
Yeah, touches to the body with the left hand. Oh!
Lustre's going to have to be careful about that kick, opening up that channel for the straight left of Lewis McGrillen to come right down the middle.
Yeah, he's going to have to set it up with his hands if he's going to be throwing those kicks. He doesn't want to throw them cold because McGrillen will definitely try and counter with the left hand, especially, again, southpaw v orthodox. You can see Lustre drifting towards the closed side, towards the outside of the lead hand of McGrillen, moving away from the left hand.
That left hand came on an angle that time, again around the guard. That body kick digging into the midsection from Lustre.
Doing a good job so far, Lustre, of keeping that right hand pinned tight to... Oh!
3 times now, McGrillen has found at least partial contact with the left hand. This time he attacks the body.
There's the level change onto the single. Lustre's got a good wrap, and he drops him for an ankle lock. McGrillen's drove himself through to half guard, though. He was very, very aware of what was happening there. Smart work by McGrillen so far.
Back to the feet and immediately chases. Oh! Huge left hand from McGrillen with the knockdown.
Keep your fingers away.
That was a clean punch. It's incredible that Lustre's still awake and still working here.
I think McGrillen is working to get himself up and to the feet.
Out of the cage.
Lustre just trying to lock this down. Feet inside the links of the cage. Referee keeps pulling him out.
And here comes that rubber guard. You can see McGrillen's driving in, but the foot on the hip is keeping some space, giving Lustre some space here to start working something with his guard. But you've got to wonder also how clear his head is in this moment. Trying for that mission control. McGrillen's too far forward in his guard, though, and his neck is in too awkward of an angle on the fence.
Back to the feet. Lewis McGrillen beckons Lustre forward. Body kick attempt again there from Lustre. And now McGrillen is feeling it.
Nice head kick there from Lustre. Man, that left hand is it's ridiculous, the power that he's got in it.
Well, and he brings it from so many different angles. Especially this fight, he's been showing it to the body. He did land a right hook.
You remember the upper hook that he landed against 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 in Berlin? That was a beautiful punch. Snuck it up through the guard, and now McGrillen goes to the head with the kick. Lustre with a lot of blood from the nose. He knew full well that he was going to have to work hard for this victory.
Nice work by McGrillen to avoid the takedown attempt and immediately attack. Good right hand from Lustre.
Yeah, Lustre's got sharp striking, there's no doubt about it. Because the problem is every time he opens up, he's in danger of getting caught with a counter.
The breathing has been affected by the damage to the nose. Another takedown attempt here. Scooped up the single leg.
Nice knee to the head from the single leg position. And again with the knee. I like the creativity there. McGrillen landing some shots. Mouth guards come out from Lustre, I think. You're going to want that back in.
Left hand again from McGrillen after he worked his back off the cage. Rich Mitchell steps in to replace that gum shield. Another body kick from Lustre, his favorite weapon in the striking so far.
He's got to be careful again throwing it from cold though, and he's got to get off the fence here because he's a sitting duck from McGrillen. He likes people. Oh, and again with the left hand.
That's what we're talking about, the different angles the left hand comes from. Now he goes straight to the body. Louis McGrillen with 30 seconds. Alexander Lustre surviving here in round one, offers a head kick and an overhand right of his own.
Lustre's coming back strong in this round. He's looking pretty good here. I like that head kick. I like the fact that he's following the kicks with that right hand as well.
Snap the head of Louis McGrillen back with the right there. Eats his own left.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Right hook, left, straight left again from McGrillen. Final few seconds of round one. Lustre misses the high kick. Bantamweight PFL Europe title on the line. Louis McGrillen in the blue trunks. Alexander Lustre under the German flag in the black.
Ready.
And McGrillen charges forward to start round two. Oh, big left hand landed again. Lustre still on his feet.
I love that body kick that Lustre keeps thundering in. Oh, and again with the left hand, and he counters with the right. Is McGrillen cut? I think he is.
High kick attempt again.
In on the single.
This time a low single. Head inside, using that head as leverage. Nice sprawl and good work by Louis McGrillen. Clearly he knew what the game plan of Lustre was going to be. He's been working on it.
Good body kick again. And the other benefit in those body kicks is that if it's not hitting the body, it's hitting the left arm. And a tactic that Canelo uses in boxing is to beat up the limbs so you can't throw them as well. Could be that was another good level change from Lustre. But McGrillen's takedown so far has been incredible.
Awesome timing on that, and McGrillen had to scramble hard to get back into an upright position here. I should say to a top position. Look at the blood affecting the breathing of Alexander Lustre.
Some swelling on both of these guys' faces. You see McGrillen's going to try and separate here. He's got the head position. Great turn by Lustre, and they're trading.
McGrillen moves out to his left and takes the center of the cage one more time.
Oh, good knee from Lustre. Caught McGrillen dipping his head. This is now becoming competitive.
Left hand again for Louis McGrillen. Ankle pick attempt here by Lustre. Can't get it.
Lustre's got to start getting tired from those failed takedown attempts, especially given the fact that he's being forced to breathe through his mouth because of the damage to his nose.
The corner of Louis McGrillen calling for him to get active, take advantage of the fatigue for Alexander Lustre. Good kick catch here from McGrillen.
Oh, an elbow from McGrillen. Lustre, you've got to respect the fact that he's hanging back ready to counter when in most circumstances people just want to cover up and protect their head.
Louis, take your hand out of that cage. Fingers out of that cage.
We've had a round and a half of this so far. It's been wild.
I'm actually fascinated as to the reasoning for Louis McGrillen to go into this chest-to-chest position when he had Alexander Lustre backed up against the cage.
Fingers out of that cage, Louis. Don't make me tell you again.
He throws him right where he wants him for those big left hands.
And they separate. Oh, good body kick again from Lustre.
Both of these guys so excellent at immediately attacking on the separations, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. They flow from one range to another, and Lustre tucking his head there beautifully to get out the way of that left.
Oh, McGrillen's with a big right hand. A little shoe shine there from McGrillen.
We've also got to mention the gas tank of McGrillen's incredible. I mean, he just never stops moving, does he? Oh, and an elbow from the left. Elbow return by Luster. Follows with the head kick.
Oh, left hand again! Louis McGrillen drops Alexander Luster, goes to his knees for the hammer fist, seeking the finish.
Can Luster pull him back in? He's trying to recover guard, but head went back onto the canvas there.
Big elbows from McGrillen. Stop. That's enough!
What a fight!
Louis McGrillen is the PFL Europe Bantamweight champion!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, referee Rich Mitchell calls a halt to the action at 3 minutes and 52 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner via TKO and claiming the 2024 PFL Europe Bantamweight Championship, the McGrillen's Louis McGrillen!
$100,000 for Louis McGrillen. All in a day's work for the McGrillen's and Dan Hardy is in the cage with our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to make some noise for a fight like that. That was incredible. Now, just a minute ago, you said this isn't real. You've just made this real. $100,000 and a European Championship. How are you feeling right now?
Il y a une minute, tu disais que tout ceci n'est pas vrai, mais tu as transformé tout cela en réalité. La ceinture, $100,000. Comment tu te sens?
I just come in and rob the bank, mate. I come in like Anton Shakur, I come in for that dough. But you know what? I just don't know what to say. Honestly, sometimes in my life I think, where's my life going and stuff like that. Like, I'm just grinding. I'm get my head down, just grind. I go through trials and tribulations every day, not just in the gym, in my life. And you know what? You have to kill me to what I want. I'm a dog, man. I'm a fighter by heart. I was born to fight. I'll do anything to get what I want.
Avec quelques propos, et j'ai l'impression d'avoir volé une banque en quelque sorte. Mais moi, dans ma vie, j'ai plein d'épreuves à traverser. J'ai plein de choses que j'ai pu surmonter. Mais il faut me tuer pour m'arrêter. Je fais ce que j'aime et j'ai envie d'aller au bout lorsque j'aime quelque chose. Et c'est ce que j'ai fait ici ce soir.
Now, you've given us 3 of the best fights that I have ever seen, my friend. Like, you're making a name for yourself, not only in this bantamweight division as a European champion, but as the man to watch. What's your message to all these other bantamweights in the world?
Dan nous dit, tu nous as donné 3 des plus beaux combats que j'ai eu le plaisir de voir et de commenter. Quel est le message que tu as aujourd'hui pour la PFL?
Man, I'm not asked about any of you. If you want to come and have it, you know where I am. Because I always say, if you're in front of me, let's get it cracking.
Je n'ai qu'un seul message à dire. Si tu as ce qu'il faut, eh bien on y va mon coco!
And it sounds to me like you've won over the Leon crowd. It sounds like they were backing you from the beginning, and even more fans of Le McGrillen's now.
France, je m'appelle Louis McGrillen. Merci!
How do you celebrate this, my friend? You've got Christmas ahead of you, you've got a bank account full of money and a beautiful gold belt. What comes next?
Comment tu vas célébrer tout ça? T'as Noël qui arrive, t'as un compte en banque qui est rempli de $100,000, t'as la ceinture. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire pour célébrer ça?
Well, I'm not going to try and go too hard with me, though. I need to be smart, but everyone that's helped me out through camp and through the grind, man, it's all for you. Anyway, it's all for you. But they'll always say, fuck off, mate, it's your dough, you've earned it. But I wouldn't be where I am for them. I swear to God, I've known Lerone for years, mate. He's been giving me the trench work since I met Carl Prince, like helping me out loads, and all my family back at home in Wimmingshaw, and who have come out to see me fight. I love you to bits. You mean everything to me, and I don't just do it for me. I don't really care about me. I do it for all yous. I'll be honest.
Voilà, avec un message évidemment très émouvant parce qu'il remercie tous ses soutiens, tous ceux qui l'ont aidé à atteindre le niveau qu'il a atteint ce soir. Il va faire attention à son argent, il ne va pas tout gaspiller, mais il dit en point final, en point d'orgue, que tout ceci, il ne le fait pas pour lui, mesdames et messieurs. Il le fait pour vous, vous qui aimez venir voir un combattant de ce calibre, de cet acabit. Et nous, ensemble, on va lui rendre une ovation absolument folle. Merci Lyon.
You've had a hell of an evening, my friend, and a hell of a fight, hell of a performance. I'm going to leave you now to enjoy that belt and that money, and we'll get some photographs with you and the other European champions. Congratulations, my friend. That was incredible.
Thank you so much again. France, merci. Thank you all. Winshaw, Manchester, England. I love you. Shout out to every pub in Winshaw that streamed it. I love you to bits. I'll be down there for the bevy soon as I'm back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your bantamweight winner, Lewis the McGrillen, and 4 European champions, McGrillen, 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘'𝗦, and 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗑 doing it 2 times in a row.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.